Good evening and welcome to this edition of Newsleader on 6. Today is Tuesday, June the 4th, 2013. I'm Jim Fuller.
And I'm Chip Ramsey with the Saturday Independent newspaper. In tonight's news, a few southern Middle Tennessee school systems are showing interest in a new state law that will allow trained teachers to carry guns in the classroom. Memorial Day traffic fatalities are down from last year, and a fundraiser is planned this Saturday night to help a longtime area sportscaster who has been diagnosed with cancer. We'll have all these stories and more on tonight's Newsleader on 6. Stay tuned.
Looking for a unique gift for someone special, or perhaps something just for yourself? Then you need to check out Grady Mac Denim Company, right here in the heart of Tullahoma. Grady Mac features the full line of men's and women's Lucky brand apparel. Stop in and check out our denim production line. Grady Mac offers a full line of outdoor sporting apparel and much more. And check out our custom fly fishing equipment, fine art, and signed sports memorabilia. There's something for everyone at Grady Mac Denim Company, the most unique store in Tullahoma.
Let the Smokehouse be your mountain getaway destination in beautiful Monteagle, Tennessee. Enjoy our cabins, restaurant, and old general store. Shop thesmokehouse.com featuring homemade barbecue sauces, jellies, and many other fine Tennessee products. Our live Music on the Mountain series features some of the best local and Nashville talent every Friday and Saturday night, 6:30 p.m. No cover, kids welcome.
On the train test range, the search for any possible weakness continues. It's hard to stop a train. Really hard. Train, the most reliable for a reason.
Hello, my name is Joe Stroop with Stroop's Accurate Refrigeration. I'm here to talk to you about a couple incentives that are going on between now and end of the year. First is your federal tax credit up to $300. Secondly, 0% financing up to 15 months on XL products. Third, spring promotion up to $1,100. Finally, $500 incentives from your local power distributor. Please give us a call at 455-8757. Thank you.
You can see it in his swagger. You can see it in his swagger. He a boss, you can see it in his swag. How we walk, how we talk.
A lot can change in 2 years, but not everything has to. With the Charter Price Guarantee, lock in low rates for 2 years, because sometimes it's nice to know what's on the road ahead.
Welcome back. State leaders say they would work to lower taxes in the volunteer state if Congress moves to apply sales taxes to internet transactions. Governor Bill Haslam says he backs the Marketplace Fairness Act, which has passed the U.S. Senate but is stalled in the House. Tennessee House Speaker Beth Harwell and Lieutenant Governor Ron Ramsey also favor the bill and agree other taxes could be cut if new revenue is generated. The National Conference of State Legislatures says Tennesseans avoided $748 million in sales tax on internet purchases last year. Both Tennessee Senators Lamar Alexander and Bob Corker voted for the bill, but Republican Tennessee House members are cool to the idea. Internet retail giant Amazon has separately agreed to collect and distribute sales tax on items delivered through its distribution centers in Murfreesboro, Lebanon, and Cleveland.
Few southern Middle Tennessee school systems are showing interest in a new state law that allows trained teachers to carry handguns in the classroom. The Coffee County school system already uses trained and armed school resource officers at Coffee County Central High School and the middle school. Van Buren County Schools Director Michael Martin says that they won't implement the new law, and he says that most area systems don't plan to arm teachers. Tennessee School Board Association says no systems are planning to implement provisions of the law, which becomes effective on July 1. The law, pushed by Republican majorities in the General Assembly, allows systems to hire retired police officers for security after they meet certain requirements.
Two Coffee County lawmakers have joined the Tea Party activists who urge defeat of an immigration reform bill that's under review by the Senate. State Representative Judd Matheny and State Senator Janice Bowling, both Tullahoma Republicans, say they oppose the Senate plan that would create a 13-year path to citizenship for undocumented immigrants. An open letter released last week by the group claims the effort is amnesty legislation that would legalize millions of illegal immigrants living in the country. Matheny and Bowling say reforming the immigration process and enforcing existing laws are admirable goals, but the Senate plan would do more harm than good. Spokespersons for Senator Lamar Alexander and Bob Corker say they are reviewing the legislation.
The Tennessee Department of Safety and Homeland Security and the Tennessee Highway Patrol have announced a decline in traffic fatalities during this year's Memorial Day holiday period. Preliminary figures indicate 8 people were killed in traffic crashes on state roads during the 78-hour holiday enforcement, which ran from 6 p.m. Friday, May 24th, through 11:59 p.m. Monday, May 27th. The 8 vehicular fatalities is a drop from the 16 deaths that occurred during the 2012 Memorial Day period. This year's holiday traffic deaths included 5 vehicle occupants, 1 bicyclist, and 2 motorcyclists. 2 of the 5 vehicle occupants were not wearing seat belts, and 3 of the fatalities were alcohol related. THP Colonel Tracy Trott said, quote, "The preliminary statistics on this year's Memorial Day traffic figures and the decline in overall vehicular fatalities is an encouraging sign that law enforcement efforts and traffic safety education campaigns are effective. State troopers, local law enforcement, and state and highway safety advocates are making an impact across the state," end quote. The THP enforcement activity increased in several categories during this year's Memorial Day holiday period. State troopers arrested 116 suspects for drunken driving and issued 1,384 seatbelt citations this holiday. In 2012, the number of DUI arrests and seatbelt citations issued were 94 and 1,067, respectively, during the Memorial Day enforcement period. The total number of commercial vehicle inspections also increased from 550 to 668 during the 2013 Memorial Day period. Overall, the year-to-date preliminary data indicate 353 people have died on Tennessee highways, compared to 412 fatalities this same time period last year. That's a decrease of 59 fatalities.
Stay with us. We'll be right back with more Newsleader on 6.
It's time to celebrate. You don't have to drive to the city for your party supplies anymore. The Celebrate Party Store has opened at 1802 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma to service all your party needs. Over 300 varieties of balloons, party favors, gift wrap, boxes, bags, bows, plates, napkins, tablecloths, and cups of all colors. Catering supplies from utensils to serving dishes, Wilton cake decorating supplies, and chocolate melts. Wedding, baby shower, bachelorette party, and themed birthday party supplies from any sport to Hollywood. From a luau to Hello Kitty, Celebrate has it all. Hats, masks, patriotic decorations, piñatas, confetti cannons, and full-size celebrity cutouts, and a whole wall of greeting cards at 50% off. Celebrate is home-owned and operated by John and Karen Orr, who invite you to come in and see what they have. You won't believe your eyes, because they have it all. Start your celebration at Celebrate, 1802 Suite 820, North Jackson Street, Tullahoma, 931-455-5550.
Stan McNabb Chevrolet Buick GMC Cadillac in Tullahoma is committed to providing you with the highest quality and best variety of new and pre-owned vehicles possible. You can count on us for service, collision, full car detailing, selection. And Stan McNabb Chevrolet isn't just any car dealer. We are a 33-year family-owned, family-operated dealership with all your favorite brands in one great location. View all of our inventory online at stanmcnabb.com. And remember,
if anyone can, Stan can.
Mark, you've won just about everything there is to win in racing. What's next?
I'd like more people to know about ER Extra.
The emergency room at Harton Regional Medical Center?
I just want them to get the best care they can get.
That just gets me right here, Mark.
Maybe you'd like to pay them a visit.
ER Extra at Harton Regional Medical Center.
ER Extra. Extra fast, extra easy, extra great.
Everybody's in a business. A realtor helps build your family with a home to grow in. A doctor keeps you healthy and can fix a broken heart. An accountant keeps you on track for your future dreams. As a master IJO jeweler, Woodard's Diamond Showroom is a little of all of these because we're in the love business. We're there for your family's special times with regular happiness checkups and symbols of love. That's our business at Woodard's Diamond Showroom inside Northgate Mall of Tullahoma.
Welcome back. Work is progressing on the Cedar Lane expansion in Tullahoma. Cedar Lane has been closed for the past 2 weeks and is scheduled to reopen temporarily this Thursday. John Gray stopped by to check things out and brings us this report.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm at Cedar Lane at where the road is closed and the road construction is taking place, and we're widening this road here. It's been closed for about 2 weeks, and what we're going to do is walk around and look at how things are going here and see if we can get an interview and find out about the progress and how long this is going to take. As you can see, it looks like they're widening both sides here, and new drainage is being put in, and this is going to be a brand new road back in here for Tullahoma. Going to be widened up from the Jackson Street all the way to Airport Drive right here. You can see how the road is being widened. Utility poles have been moved. Drainage ditches are being put in. You can see this bulkhead right here. And then there's drainage all the way down to get the water off. You can see as we look down toward Jackson Street how this is widened up, and there's culvert work being done and ready to get us back on this road. One of the things that people don't understand is all the utility work that goes into one of these jobs. There's everything from gas lines to power lines and all the sewers, storm sewers and water that needs to be gotten out. And you know, that's why a lot of these jobs take a long time. This is the area where the bridge has been added on to help widen this road, and I don't know whether they're going to have to add on the other side as well, but we'll see if we can get some information on that. And as you can see by the dozer work going on in the grass at Tractor Supply, that turn lane that's being installed will come all the way down through here and tie in right here to this bridge abutment and go right down through here and expand all the way up and down to Airport Drive. We're moving dirt, adding rock, and making this road wider here. A lot of work going on. We're going to get the superintendent to visit with us in just a minute and give us an update. All right, folks, I'm with Chris Brothers now with Josh Lefevre Construction, and he's going to give us a little report on how things are going here on Cedar Lane. Chris, how things looking?
Things are coming along pretty good, coming together pretty nice.
When we end up here, we're going to have a 3-lane road.
Yes, sir, for the most part.
It'll have a turn lane in the center where people can get in and out, And I think sidewalks on one side maybe?
Sidewalks on the north side.
On the north side.
North side of Cedar Lane.
I know we've had a wet spring and it's been hard for y'all to get a lot of stuff done. Do you have a target date on when you might have the road back open?
Yeah, it's been pretty wet through the winter and this spring. It's kind of got us behind a little bit, but we're, with the dry weather here the last few weeks, made a lot of headway to catch back up. Looks like probably middle of July we should be ready to open it back up and be done.
Ready to go. Well, yes, Chris Lay, we appreciate your hard work and keeping all these guys going and making Tullahoma a better place. Thank you for that, and good luck with meeting your dates.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Tullahoma's been a great place to work.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's a great day at Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma. Keith Barnett here today to tell you about the 2013 redesigned Ford Fusion. It is the best midsize car for the money. It averages 35 miles per gallon, and most of all, folks, it is a 5-star safety rated vehicle. These Ford Fusions start out at $19,995 after Ford manufactured rebates and incentives. So come on down to Russell Barnett Ford of Tullahoma or visit us on the web at russellbarnett.com. Tell them, Clay.
My question is, why buy anywhere else?
Welcome to Camino Real, home of the area's most authentic Mexican food. Expect quality service in a friendly environment that features the only truly authentic Mexican food in the area, with favorites like tacos, fajitas, enchiladas, burritos, tostadas, freshly made guacamole, and Mexican rice, all made from scratch using homemade Mexican recipes and only the freshest ingredients. Come and enjoy a meal at Camino Real with the great food, friendly service, and warm atmosphere of Old Mexico.
Welcome back. Girl Scout Troop 507 dedicated a landscaping project in front of City Hall in Manchester to area veterans on Saturday. Let's watch video from the event.
Hello, I want to welcome you to the dedication of our Veterans Garden. Thank you for taking the time to attend. It means a lot to us. As Girl Scouts, we desire and are required to participate in service to our community. We considered several different projects and decided to create a garden to honor our local veterans. We wanted to recognize those men and women who serve or have served our country. We are forever grateful to those who protect and preserve our freedoms. Before you leave, please take a minute to walk by the garden and look at the memorial plaque in front of the tree and notice the flowers are arranged in the layout of the American flag. If you are in active service or are a veteran, please step forward or raise your hand so that we can recognize you. We ask that you wear these pins with the knowledge that you are honored and appreciated for the sacrifices you have made. Thank you. Now I'll read a poem called Appreciation. The techniques and the uniforms may have changed. The weapons may have evolved. But one thing has stayed the same: the bravery of our men and women, risking their lives for our country. And the pride we feel for our boys and girls, it never changes. And words can never explain how we appreciate our veterans.
A poem called You Are Remembered. You're always remembered, for we can never forget your courage and sacrifice, so that others can live with hope and without fear. Now on this day, and all days, you are remembered.
Willingly you take part in a lopsided deal. We offer so little, yet you give us much. You are a soldier, a protector, and a hero. There's not a check we could write to pay for all you do. Just know that without a doubt, your country thanks you.
I would like to thank everyone for coming, and a special thank you to the veterans. Troop 507 thanks you. By cutting this ribbon, we officially open the Veteran Garden.
Manchester's second annual Music Tree Festival is set to open this Friday, June the 7th. In its second year, Music Tree organizers have sharpened the focus and simplified the process, which they hope to prove effective during this year's activities. Music Tree founder, organizer, and Manchester Vice Mayor Ryan French explained the slimmed-down process and what he calls a simple three-step approach. French said, quote, "After the success of last year's event, we knew it was important to evaluate the process of event organization and improve on particular facets of the process that would enhance the experience. It is easy to get caught up in the momentum of success and forget to focus on improvements that will only grow future successes," end quote. French added that this year's organizers wanted to create a formula of success and stick to it. French said that with the three-step approach, he feels they've accomplished that goal. French said the three-step approach is simple: expose musicians and artists to as many people as possible, direct as many folks into local businesses as possible, and provide a safe and entertaining event for festival goers. Music Tree Fest, which my colleague Chip Ramsey calls the tailgate party for Bonnaroo, runs from June the 7th through the 11th. And we'll have more about that event on Thursday's newsletter.
Don't forget to tune into this week's Living Show tonight at 6:30 p.m., Thursday morning at 9 a.m., and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday evening at 6:30 p.m. This week's guests include the winners of Tullahoma's Soapbox Derby race. Dawn Hawley from Bedford County United Way will tell us about a new event coming to the area. And Merrill Meadows will tell us about lots of events coming to Tullahoma during the month of June. And also we'll have some interview with yours truly over Music Tree Fest, which will be happening this week in Manchester. We'll have all that and more in just a moment after these messages.
The highest standard of trust offers a sense of safety and comfort. It's established over time. You know when you see it. You know when you feel it. There's a standard of trust in healthcare. It's the Joint Commission Gold Seal of Approval. In 2003, Life Care Center of Tullahoma voluntarily achieved this accreditation and maintains it still today. Life Care, meeting a higher standard because residents matter most.
We're losing it, Doctor.
Not on my shift. Quickly, brush. Roller.
What a transformation. It's going to be okay.
Okay, nothing.
At Paintworks of Tullahoma, we specialize in domestic emergencies with Martin Senior Paints. You can be the paint doctor, too, when you treat your home with Martin Senior interior and exterior finishes.
Doctor, we've got another one.
Got you covered.
Paintworks of Tullahoma. Come see the paint doctor, Stat.
When you're running late headed to that sporting event or horse show and hungry but need gas, you don't have to choose which to get. Just stop at any Quick Mart where gas prices are normal and the food is outstanding. Burgers, fries, salads, sub sandwiches, chicken strips, egg rolls, even pizza can be picked up while the gas is pumping. Stop by any Quick Mart today and not only save time, but enjoy some good cooking, southern hospitality, and prices you can live with.
You order a comedy. When it arrives, you're in the mood for a drama. With Charter on Demand, you can get the movie you're in the mood for at the press of a button.
Welcome back. The last group of students who graduated last week from St. Paul Catholic School in Tullahoma. The school is closing after more than 50 years. John Gray stopped by and brings us this video.
There's a service being held this morning for the closing of the St. Paul School at St. Paul the Apostle Catholic Church in Tullahoma. And it's a school that's been open for years in our city. Teaching grades K through 8. And here's the entrance to the school. It's been used for years and years, ever since I was a child, and that's a long time ago.
Please start first of 8th grade into the Alpha Echo Award, and all three will be receiving that this year. Our valedictorian getting to do the speech, and this year the valedictorian is out. Okay, now we can pass out the diploma.
All right, I'm here with Father Classic at St. Paul, and Father, what is the future of the school here at St. Paul?
Well, I mean, the future in terms of an active school is going to be on hiatus beginning this summer, and we're not going to reopen in the fall just for a lack of enough students to run an effective school. But everything will be in place, all the buildings and everything that we would need to run a school, and hopefully that time will come soon.
School's been open since
fall of 1954.
54, so a great history here, and it's been a great part of our community, and we want to thank you and St. Paul for all that you've done in the service of our community. and hope that there's a fresh start right around the corner.
We're looking forward to it.
Thank you, Father.
All right, thank you for coming.
There'll be a fundraiser this Saturday night, June the 8th, for Benz Jordan. Benz is a sports analyst for the Tullahoma Sports Network and has been diagnosed with cancer. Commenting on Benz's situation, his broadcast partner Scott Chastain said, quote, Benz has some serious health issues. He has been unable to work for months, and we are trying to help out with expenses while he faces this. He has been unable to co-host the radio show and has also been unable to work as a judicial commissioner and a Tullahoma school bus driver. End quote. Jordan and Chastain have been broadcast partners for 12 years, first exclusively as the voices of Tullahoma Wildcat football team, and then in 2007 when they started the High School Sports Plus radio show on Fantasy 101.5 FM. The duo now broadcast Wildcat football and the Sports Plus talk show on the Tullahoma Sports Network. The fundraiser will be held at Grace Baptist Church in Tullahoma from 5 to 8 p.m. They'll be selling barbecue plates from Prater's in Morrison for $10. All proceeds will go to Benz and his wife, Kathy, to help with expenses while they deal with this difficult time. Supporters are also requested to visit and like the Facebook page We Back Benz, which has been set up to coordinate fundraising events and ensure all funds raised reach Benz and Kathy.
We'll be right back with your weather forecast after these messages.
The construction sale continues at Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma. Even though the construction process is still going on, Russell Barnett says we have to move them out now. Check out this 2013 Kia Rio, yours today for $15,995. With America's best warranty, Kia is the power to surprise. So remember, Russell Barnett Kia in Tullahoma is the dealer for the people. And my question is, why buy anywhere else?
All right, the cat's out of the bag at Carroll Street Liquor in Tullahoma. Now you know where to go if you're planning a get-together and want the ideal wine or spirit. Party planning can be stressful, but at Carroll Street Liquor you'll find everything you need. Mixers, gift sets, and all of your favorite spirit brands. So if you're feeling the pressure to pull off the ideal party, come to Carroll Street Liquor and select among the seemingly endless supply of wines, spirits, gift sets, and more. Your perfect party, it's in the bag with Carroll Street Liquors.
Your family's favorite shows shouldn't have to fight to be seen. With Charter, you get 4 DVRs, so now every family member can watch what they want, when they want, where they want, without any battles. Call now to get DVR service for your home.
Welcome back. We'll take a look at your weather forecast at this time, starting with your weather history on this day. Our record high was in 1943 at 96 degrees. The record low was in 1945 at 46 degrees. The average high on this day is 82, and the average low is 60. For tonight, look for partly cloudy weather with a low of around 65. Isolated thunderstorms in your forecast for Wednesday with a high of 85 and a low of 68, and some scattered thunderstorms hanging around for Thursday's forecast with a high of 80 and a low of 68. And that's our Newsleader report for this evening. We invite you to join us each Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday at 6, 8, and 10 for Newsleader on 6. You have a good evening.
Have a great night.